All right. You have followed all of the proper procedures that you needed to follow before you could file a mechanics lien. What do you do next? Call a lawyer. Just kidding. If you wanted to do this yourself, I'd still call a lawyer. But I will tell you what you want to include in the claim. You want to include the typical what, when, where, why, and how much. Here's a list. Number 1, your name. Who's the filing party? Are you the contractor or the subcontractor? Number 2, the name and address of the owner. Sometimes the owner lives in a place other than the property in question, so you want to include both addresses or however many addresses you have. Number 3, the amount that you claim is owed. This may include legal fees if you've contracted for them. For more info about whether or not you've contracted for your legal fees, see one of our other videos. Number 4, who did you contract with? Did you contract with the owner or a contractor? If you contracted with a contractor, so you are filing as a subcontractor, you want to attach the notice that you've sent and show that it was sent at least 30 days before you're filing the mechanics lien. Number 5, you want to include the contract or your scope of work. What materials did you provide? What labor did you provide? You don't have to be super descriptive about it if you have an agreement that you can attach or if you have a scope of work that you performed your job under. Number 6, the date on which the work was substantially complete. This is done so that the people that are reading the lien know that it was filed within 6 months of the date on which the work was complete. And number 7, and this is important, you want to include a good description of the property. Not only do you want to include the property address, but you want to look up the property on the county records and find the actual parcel ID, lot number. It depends on which counties record them how, but typically it's something like a parcel ID. Once you have all of those, you can then file your mechanics lien. Again, don't forget to serve it within 30 days and notify the court that it's been served within 20 days of service. If you have any questions, I know this is a complicated process. We've got it down to a science. Give us a call at Kaminsky Law. We're happy to handle it for you. We represent contractors and subcontractors, big and small disputes.